What's up, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna talk about the Assault class versus the Chaos faction. So, well, it is a matter of fact that you have the most disadvantage of all classes if you are using the Assault against Chaos due to the long ranged fire you're gonna sustain through the entire mission. So, for this build, I am relying mostly on gun strikes, using the most powerful pistol, which is the plasma, of course, and a build that, of course, powers up the gun strikes by 30%, and we gain back one armor segment while doing those. As for the melee weapon, I am using, as you can see, the power sword, the fencing variant, because it is simply the most powerful, and of course, simply because it is a fencing variant, I can use a lot of gun strikes by simply just parrying. Also, we are using a dash, a jump pack dash build, the one that increases our damage if you do a perfect jump dash. So yeah, that also increases our damage, especially against the Silver Surfers, because they do a lot of red attacks, so we can just jump back through those and do a gun strike with increased damage as well. Anyways, this is the mission that everyone fears. Everyone doesn't want to take on this mission if they are using the Assault class, and yeah, not gonna lie, this mission is a nightmare, especially on the latter parts. So yeah, the starting part is usually not that brute. I mean, you just have to carve your way into their fortress. So yeah. But yeah, even a tiny error here can demolish your HP very fast. And as an assault class, the worst enemies are the Terminator with the minigun and the missile launcher. That thing can really melt your HP very fast. And the sorcerers as well, because they have that long range, I don't know, that beam, that purple beam, that can, yeah, you have to stay on your tracks and dodge that very fast. Anyways, let's keep going here while we approach their fortress. Also, yeah, as you can see, we do not one-shot the Rubric Marines with full charge ground pound, so that has to be taken in consideration. But we are using the perk that while we switch style, we gain 50 like this. Yeah, as you can see here, we have 50% damage increase when we switch style and do power rakes. So that is very convenient, especially against extremist enemies. Yeah, for the moment the situation is quiet, too quiet, I guess. So also keep in mind that yeah, those Silver Surfers get two-shotted by two full charged plasma pistol shots, as you can see, and they are immediately executable. So that's very good, but yeah, every charge shot deals quite some damage but drains a lot of ammo, so keep that in mind. Use that with Judge, especially against the Hell Drake in the final phase. Also, those executions against the Silver Surfers are extremely good. Visually are satisfying as hell. Okay, this is the yeah, both the extremist enemies I was talking about here earlier just spawned immediately on us, plus a bunch of marines on our backs. So we have to backtrack and try to cover ourselves from being basically surrounded. And we lost a lot of HP immediately. That's unfortunate. Yeah, let's try to use some cover here. Also, yeah, the best bots you can have at your disposal are the heavy bot, which deals a ton of damage, and the sniper bot as well. Yeah, this move, I hate this move. You basically are under heavy missile fire. I don't like that. And there's no way you can stop that. Correct me if I'm wrong. With the power sword, at least, you have to eat it or dodge it, by the way. And yes, we are down. Okay, so let's get rid of this guy. We died in a stupid way, no, not gonna lie on that. By the way, this has been executed on live on Twitch yesterday, so yeah, I was talking with my chat as well. Okay, so the sorceress dead. The extremist guy there, the Soul Reaper, the Scarab Terminator Whistle Reaper is dead as well. So we can go inside the fortress right now.
I am recommending you for a commendation, Streamer. No, thank you. You would resist the badge of
I also think the block or the balanced power fists are very good against the chaos, because you can simply just charge up your shot, your fist, and deal deadly damage on those guys. So yeah, that's another build that can be leveraged, and another sorceress as well. Anyways, my suggestion here is do not go down until the entire enemy forces are being depleted. So just use the pod to replenish your ammo all the times. Man, I am afraid of this guy, really. Okay. We got it. Also, we are using a prestige perk that increases our pistol damage even more, so our charged shots deal quite the damage on those guys. Okay, power rakes do very big damage as well. Quite nice. Also, I don't understand why the fencing sword is the best one. I mean, the blocking sword should have more power, I think, more speed and power, but it's simply not the case. I don't know why. Correct me if I'm wrong, by the way, but I still think that in matter of power swords, there's no competition. The fencing variant is still the strongest one. Yeah, a bit of hesitation here. Probably I was talking to my chat here during the live stream. Sorry about that. Yeah, as I said, do not go down until the entire enemy forces have been killed, so there's no hurry here. And this guy just got teleported down, then he came back up. Luckily for us, they are calling reinforcements near us and not behind cover, so we can just stop them and kill them easily. And then we go to replenish ammo again. We need the most possible ammo. Keep in mind, in this mission, you will not see an Hellbrute fight, but yeah, with a fencing weapon, it's very easy, especially with powered up gun strikes with the plasma pistol. That guy gets demolished very easily. Unless you have, I mean, a lot of sorcerers nearby. Okay, so the Terminator got demolished again. Looks like there's still another Terminator here. Let's up the heavy bot to kill that guy. And another wave. Again, replenish ammo, and let's see what the wave has to offer us. Looks like there are minions here. Those small soldiers deal a ton of damage with their charged sniper shot. And yeah, you have to stay out of trouble with your assault class as much as possible. Yeah, I'm not gonna go down, not yet. Let's just kill everyone. We are leveraging our plasma pistol as much as possible. Sorry for the frame drop, the PlayStation decided to lose some frames here. Oh, I thought there were more enemies outside of the gate, but looks like there are not. Let's do some cover here. And yeah, and there are guys actually outside. So I heard those. So yeah, in this phase, basically, you have your plasma pistol always full of ammunition, so don't be afraid to just blast your plasma pistol against those guys. You have no ammo problems here, because every time you can just replenish your ammo onto the pod there. So let's just kill everything on sight. Some executions. Yeah, the heavy bot is doing a ton of work for us. No denying that. And still I hear enemies behind us. I still see some guys below there. Yeah, let's kill those guys as well. There's another Rubric Marine. Yeah, those gun strikes deal large amount of damage. Those guys. Okay, let's get back to the pod again to get some ammo again, and we should be ready to go. Hopefully, we should be ready to go. Yes. Let's go down. Okay, let's start the event with the search of the fusion core here. Honestly, I've got the shock grenades, but I did not find those to be particularly useful. The crack grenades are much better because they can easily put the sorcerers in executable state even at full health. Those are quite good. Yeah, sorry about that. I was typing into my chat during the live stream. Sorry for those pauses here. So let's keep going. I was searching for a Steam here, or whatever, even an armor boost here, but looks like nothing was there. And I hear another extremist guy. Yeah, again, those fucking missile guys. I hate those guys. Yeah, fully charged pistol shot deal quite enough damage to these guys. Trying to do damage with the jump pack dash, but sometimes those guys, when you go past them with the jump pack dash, they will do backwards slash that is parryable. So yeah, I'm always hoping that they do that attack so that I can parry and gun strike, but it's very rare. They simply just decide that it is better. Of course, it is better to just pummel you with those missile barrages. So yeah. Trying to go upwards to see if there's something for us. Nothing. Okay. Okay, this car called Terminator is better because it is the melee type. And it is actually destroying the bot right now. Execution ready. Perfect. And there are still enemies inbound. Let's wait and see which enemies are coming by. At the moment, yeah, we can just kill the Majoris guys. And I missed the shot. Nice. A lot of surfers, actually. And I am almost out of projectiles right now, so that's not good. Yeah, the minion just, yeah, body blocked the plasma shots. Not very good. We are at 0 projectiles and we have 2 surfers. Yeah, my hope is that they do parable attacks. Okay, another execution ready. Yeah, here I forgot I had 0 projectiles. And dodge onto the wrong side. I should have dodged on the right side to trigger another gun strike. I'm stupid. I did not see that ammo crate there, luckily for us. Okay. Let's try to kill this guy. They teleport a lot. Okay, let's get back some ammo and finally let's go to search for fusion cores. I think there are no more enemies for the moment. And I was wrong, of course. There's a sorcerer. Oh, come on. Sorcerer is above an unreachable ledge for the moment, and he's trying to, of course, to bring back to life those rubric guys. And there's, of course, another Terminator with missile launcher. So they are trying to slow us a lot. Anyways, here I was disoriented by where the sorcerer did go, but yeah, in hindsight, simply the heavy bot just killed him. And yeah, I was I was asking my bots as well where the sorcerer did go, but yeah, in hindsight, yeah, they simply killed him. Anyways, let's keep going here. There's the Silver Surfer here. Okay, I was trying to cover myself behind those fences because I still thought there was the extremist guy with the missile launcher, but yeah. Looks like he was killed again by the 2 bots. So yeah, the bots here are doing a lot of work, not denying that. Okay, let's kill this guy and let's keep going. Finally, we are trying to search for those fusion cores. For the moment, there are not many enemies around, so yeah, this is the place where basically you need fencing weapons to restore your armor easily. When you are surrounded by those guys, a fencing weapon can easily save your life without many problems. You just have to parry their small attacks to regain back the armor segment. This is simply not possible with balanced weapons, or even worse, the block weapons. I mean, the block weapon you can just do a double block and do a simple attack to regain back that single segment, which is good. Don't get me wrong. But when you are in a pinch and you are surrounded, you have to have the mental lucidity to do 2 parries and then an attack, which most of the times when you are alone and surrounded, yeah, you don't have that that lucidity to do that. So keep that in mind. While with the fencing variants, it's just as easy as just pressing a button. So that saves your life a lot of times. Okay, perfect. We are under the bulwarks skill, the bulwark flag. So Yeah, and they are calling for reinforcements, but we cannot block that for the moment. Yeah, we are waiting for the Terminator to do his attack. Should be died. Okay. Should have been died with that earlier gun strike. Unfortunately, that was not the case. Yeah, unfortunately, I did press X before the jump back leap, so could not trigger the gun strike. But yeah, we have killed both of those guys very easily. Okay, and he died as well. I don't want to lose too much ammo in this section, but looks like we have no choice here. Okay, that's another kill. We have just 33 ammo. I am trying to save the most possible ammo here, but okay, let's search for this fucking fusion core. We are just here below for a very long time, honestly. Okay, we have found one. Here I was trying to see if there is steam or ammo. Not for now. Those guys are so weak, but they are also so dangerous, so looks like there's something here, but unfortunately that's only ammo. I was hoping for a steam. Not the case. Anyways. I think we can go back. Yeah, we can go back and trigger the second phase where we have to escort the servo skull to open the gate. So we are trying to practice ammo economy here, but yeah, the plasma pistol, actually heavy, all of the plasma weaponry with the heavy incinerator included basically drain a lot of ammo into the crate, so that has to be taken into consideration. And those guys, triple missile guys, that's the worst thing that can happen. Yeah. Okay, nice. We are still refusing to die here by those guys. The game knows that the assault is weak to missiles, and it is basically throwing us a ton of those guys. Very unfortunate. Anyways, let's escort the servo skull. This is the worst part, by the way. I don't like the servo skull going into this part, which is the worst in my opinion. This is the part where you get fucked most of the time, so keep in mind. Also, I don't understand how the servo skull managed to go above us immediately. But yeah, it looks like we can escort the servo skull from below, as you can see. Which is very strange, but as long as it works, yeah. Who am I to whine about that? Also, luckily for us, there's a stim here. And yeah, as you can see, you simply have to stay below it to escort it, which is very fun. Yeah, it works. So we are basically just making it do its thing from below and from a certain amount of cover as well. Okay, let's kill those guys. Let's go to the servo school right now. It is surrounded by a ton of enemies, really. I don't understand here why the game did not give me the gun strike. I thought that was a perfect dodge, but yeah, the game decided that was not. Anyways, yeah. We are playing very defensively here. Especially because, yeah, there's another wave incoming. Those fucking pistol shots are hitting the wall right now. We are wasting a lot of ammo. I don't like that. Okay, let's escort the servo school to do the final job here. I think that was the final. Nope, I was wrong. There's another event that has to be triggered for the servo skull, but as you can see, here is a big mess. A lot of enemies, a lot of spawns. Triple gun strike, very easy. Okay, let's try to escort the servo school in the middle of those crowds here. Man, we are surrounded. We managed to sneak in a full plasma shot for, so at least we have just killed one of those guys. Trying to get more. Okay, nice. And they are hitting us all the times that we are doing charged attacks. That's very unfortunate. Okay, we are slowly cleaning up those guys. Really, this mission is a struggle, really, especially if you have the assault class. You have to stay on the move and dodge a lot of attacks. Struggle is real here. You cannot imagine how much I was frustrated during the live stream. By the way, I was frustrated at the sheer amount of enemies I was meeting and the damage I was receiving. But yeah, unfortunately we have to deal with it. The game at the moment is like this. Anyways, I also have the prestige perk that reduces the damage, the range damage, when we are surrounded by 5 or more enemies. But yeah, to trigger that, of course, you have to be surrounded by the minions, the Minoris guys, and that's not so easy. Okay, at least we are getting rid of this guy fast. There's the sorcerer here. We can use the crack grenade to remove this guy easily from the mission. Easy. Crack grenade, remember, 1 crack, 1 execution for the sorcerer. Doesn't matter if he has shields on or off, it's a kill. That's the reason I love crack grenades, especially as an assault here. Anyways, let's get back here and open the gate. We still have, I think, one last refill after this one. Okay, let's keep going. But yeah, I was basically whining the entire mission with my chat. I was whining as to how much of a disadvantage you have playing as an assault here. Yeah, I was just whining like a little girl, so sorry about that. And also I was very blasphemous due to be my Italian chat, yeah, just had to hear a lot of blasphemous words, so sorry about that. Okay, and this guy is out. We still have to undergo the entire bridge section, so the best way as an assault is to simply just rush to the other way. Unless there are a lot of ranged guys that can knock you off, the best way is to just go away. Do not fight unnecessary fights here, especially with the plasma pistol. Plasma pistol has very low ammo economy, so we don't have the plasma. Sorry, we don't have the heavy bolt pistol, so it's not wise to engage in every fight. Okay, let's see if there is a steam. Yeah, there should be one here. Yes, not every time, but yeah, most of the times you're gonna find a steam onto the stairs here. And yeah, looks like there are also some crates to be destroyed. Yeah, the armor boost as well, so doesn't hurt to go there and check every time, simply because yeah, the Helldrake cannot spit fire on this section. After this bridge, yeah, it can spit fire, so I was waiting for the Drake, but looks like he was not coming, so I have decided to try and go. Yeah, and as soon as I put my feet there, the Helldrake. Man, here I am receiving a ton of ranged damage, so best decision here is to just retreat, go back and fight those guys first. They are gonna gangbang you very easily. And as you can see, I was almost dead there. So yeah, the struggle is very real, especially on absolute difficulty. They are going to destroy you. But yeah, here at least we can fight freely without worrying about the Helldrake. Also, I don't understand why the Helldrake's flames do not do damage, do not do friendly fire damage. I was expecting it to do a lot of damage, but that was not the case. I was pretty much disappointed by that. Also, this thing does not look good because we are using a lot of our ammo reserves onto the first part of the bridge. It's definitely not going well. And yeah, that's fucking extremist guy is just pummeling us with those, yeah, minigun and missiles, really. Trying to do my best here. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. We have killed this guy, so we gain back one armor segment. There is another extremist guy below there, I think, but it's not the long range guy, so we are still relying on our gun strikes to do the most damage here, which is the wisest choice, especially if you have the plasma pistol. Okay, let's kill this guy, and I think we are ready to go. I hope so. Yeah, there's another Majoris guy, but honestly, I shouldn't have wasted that charged projectile on him, but I was already frustrated enough by the sheer amount of enemies that were pushing us back. Also, by the way, onto the way to the final boss here, take a look always below those stairs, because there's a high chance you're gonna find another steam, and as you can see, I also found one. And yeah, also armory data. Yeah, the surfer, unfortunately for him, he cannot fly very high below here, so we just demolished it. Trying to not waste that much ammo, but yeah, as you can see, we don't have much choice, unfortunately. Okay. Let's keep going here. Again, this fucking minigun guy. I don't like him. I was hoping to put this guy in executable state, but the other guy just made me Let me back off. He shouldn't have that much HP. Yeah, in fact, there is an execution ready. I still have one steam, but I was trying to save it for later. Some ammo here to help us. They are kicking our ass here. I had to resort to the steam. That's a defeat for me, actually. I didn't want to use the steam in the first part of the bridge, honestly, but we don't have much choice. Okay, another execution ready. We have to move here, but we are stuck with all of those guys. That was my mistake. That attack is not parryable. Could have easily just used the jetpack leap and be over with that surfer, but you can see the frustration here of me that just hinders my decisions. Yeah, and those fucking missiles. I hate that attack. Really, they should remove that. Anyways, extremist guy is down. Silver Surfer is down as well. Okay, let's go. Oh, come on, I'm just ignoring that guy. I think the bulwark bot killed it. Hopefully so. Let's keep going. Also, keep in mind that when you jump down from this ledge, there's a high chance that the Drake fires off immediately. Do not bother trying to seek shelter there. Just stay here and let the dragon pour the fire onto the road. Here it should be safe. Okay. Yeah, most of the times I simply just try to rush the shelter there and I died, so... No ammo here, no nothing. That's not good. There are a ton of guys here, but I do not want to engage for the moment. Okay, there's ammo here. That's very lucky for us. Nice. So I'm trying my best here. There's also a steam. Yeah, in this case, yeah, it's best to simply just rush the final phase. You don't have to fight every enemy that spawns on site. It's a big lose of time. The Drake is coming, so we are staying above for the moment. We are waiting for the flames to extinguish and then we can go. Okay. There's another shelter before the final bridge, so you will not be able, to do it in a single run. You have to divide it into two phases here. Okay, basically when you are just at the gate, you are safe from the flames. Also, I forgot that, yeah, if you go all the way ahead in this route, you might find another steam, but yeah, I just stopped earlier. I forgot about that. Even the chat pointed at me that there should be a steam, but yeah, that was my mistake. Sorry about that. Anyways, let's wait for the bots to come by so we can close this gate. There's also a sorcerer, but yeah, he's been trapped outside. Anyways, so here I was in a dilemma with my chat. Chat pointed that the steam should heal the mortal wound. I was pretty much in a hard decision here. I wanted to save the steam for big damage, but yeah, they said, yeah, I decided to just follow the chat indications and I poured my steam in. So I healed my mortal wound, and yeah, at least this gives me another chance at dying and be revived. Anyways, let's kill those guys and let's prepare for the final phase. Into the final phase, keep in mind that the plasma pistol deals a ton of damage to the Helldrake. Basically, 4 charged shots are an entire quarter of a bar, I think. A little bit less, probably. So it's definitely the best choice. I mean, the Volkite pistol is not that bad, but in matter of sheer damage, probably the plasma pistol is better. Okay, let's go in. I was hoping that those crates hide another steam, but yeah, that was just an armor boost. So we have to complete the final phase without steams. So here it's best to just spot immediately where the ammo crate is. Was trying to see. And looks like, yeah, the ammo crate was on the far left. Also, in this phase, big thanks to my chat that helped me with the with the symbols and the altars here to be activated. Because I am simply a mole and I cannot see the symbols and I cannot match the symbols on the altars. So, anyways, yeah, the heavy bot does not even waste the occasion to damage the Helldrake when he's pouring flames, which is very nice. Even if he does a small amount of damage, it's still something. That's not the one. Should be the one on the far left. Okay, so let's activate this and let's pour some damage. Oh, by the way, I am stupid here. I could have simply just used the jump pack leap to increase our damage by 30%. Unfortunately, I realized it just after this mission that we could have reduced the time to complete this mission by a lot. I mean, to kill this boss by a lot, but yeah, I'm sorry about that. I did not think. I was already that much frustrated at the sheer amount of enemies that we have met during the preliminary phase. Yeah, we are also being a lot lucky here with very small spawns, so the worst case scenario is when they throw at us, the game throws at us the sorcerers and the extremist guys with the miniguns. Especially when we are fighting inside the flames. Okay, let's at least complete the second altar. So let's gauge the situation. Let's see how many enemies are there. And there's another spawn. All minorities, guys. It seems, at least. They're all minorities. There's another spawn of guys here, plus the surfer, so it's better to go below here and try to clean those guys before damaging the boss. And yeah, the power sword does come in. The Soul Reaper guy with the power sword does come in, so we can still manage it. Trying to deal as much possible damage in the least possible time to this guy. Okay, so we have killed it. There's the Silver Surfer for the moment. We just dodge it with the jump pack leap. We are trying our best into this horde of guys. We don't want to lose any possible HP for the moment, so we are trying to fight and keep the armor at least at one segment.
The beacon shields the Helldrake.
Okay, the surface is dead. I was hoping those yeah, the bots could execute him, but they backed off.
It seeks the cleaver.
Yeah, this was the reason. I didn't want to be engulfed in flames while executing, but I did not even see the spear launch of that guy.
Our foes must overwhelm us. Stop.
Okay, another execution. We are 5 ammo left, so we need to replenish
The Helldrake makes war.
flames again. Yeah, I think all of the chaos boss battles are old gimmicks. I mean, you just have to complete those things and deal damage. There's no direct fight, like for example the Hell Brute, which is unfortunate. I don't like it. For example, the Tyrant, the Tyranny Tyrant is a very nice fight because it is based on your skill. You have to just deal as much damage as possible with your skills. While in these cases, against the Chaos, you always have to complete some particular events. I don't like that. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, let's get on the second phase here.
A match. Let us hope the Saint's relics.
I heard behind me there are some spawns, but I cannot waste this occasion to deal some damage to this guy. Okay, I am satisfied with the damage I've dealt for the moment. And I also managed to stop the surfer from calling the reinforcements. I'm trying to preserve my HP as much as possible. Yeah, this execution is a godsend. And yeah, there is the Soul Reaper with the minigun.
Conserve your ammunition, brothers.
Okay.
Gaze upon
Luckily for us, the heavy bot is just emptying the entire magazine on him, so nice. And that guy dead. Nice. We have only 39 ammo left, so trying to see what do I have to press. Okay.
a match. Let us hope the Saint's relics deliver. I am chagrined by this impervious Helldrake.
Yeah, executing was not a good idea with the flames just started, unfortunately, so we have to execute. Yeah, we have to fire him a second time.
The sigil's alive.
Okay, there is one more sigil we have to press, so we are just gouging the situation around us and see what enemy composition is the enemy waves. They seem to be all minions.
War against us.
Actually, it looks like the Eldritch Flames can damage the minions, those the corrupted Cadians, but it cannot damage anything else from the Chaos faction.
Blaze with illuminated symbols.
Honestly, yeah, the fire should damage heavily everything. Anyways,
I scatter bow silver to the wind.
okay, let's kill those guys before we have a chance to deal more damage to Drake. Yeah, and the grenade behind me dealt another bit of damage. So anyways, let's keep going. Okay, got back the third ammo segment here. Honestly, I have been lucky here. I have to admit that the spawns here have been easier than expected in this phase. Okay, I'm getting back ammo, and I think we are ready to go for the third pounding of this guy.
Loathsome heretic.
Okay. Waiting for the pistol to vent. Okay. Probably you can sneak in 6 total shots, which is very good actually. But yeah, considering there will be enemies around, probably. There's a sorcerer. We have left 1 crack grenade. And yeah, I mistook the grenade like a stupid moron here. And yeah, consequently, I also wasted a lot of plasma pistol shots on that. Luckily for us, yeah, the bot executed him, so we just are 1 phase away from killing this guy. Getting back the crack grenades and the last ammo replenish for that crate. So we don't have any more ammo. We have just 192 ammo. We have to save the ammo, especially if big waves are spawning in, which hopefully is not the case. Okay, the Drake is firing off, but we are almost there, guys. Yeah, I have decided to not waste another plasma shot here, just using the ground pounds. Almost there. There is just 1 last sigil, and I cannot spot it. Should be on the other side, yeah. Again, yeah, the chat was helping me a lot. Thanks a lot for helping me spotting the sigils. Okay, we are almost there actually. We have 167 shots, which should be more than enough to destroy the Helldrake, especially because, yeah, especially because it has so low HP. And yes, that's about it. Thanks for staying me. Bye bye.